Hello students, this is Ron Denault with the video for instructions on Chapter 5. So Chapter 5 covers installing Windows. So the latest version that IT Essentials uses is Windows 7, which is obviously not the latest version of the operating system currently in use, but those are the latest labs. They do have some labs for Windows 8, but what I'd like you to do first is just watch these videos. The link is on a Word document, so if you download the document, you'll see uh, here is a link to a YouTube video for how to create a partition on a hard drive, and then you have another one for installing Windows 7. So you click on those two links, watch those videos. That's one way to get started. And then once you've watched those videos, there are two labs that I would like you to complete. Now, obviously, the labs for an online course are different than the labs you would do if this was a face-to-face class. There'd be computers for us to use and work with, but I'm not sure what operating system you have at home. So I created these two labs on my own. So rather than follow a step-by-step, you're going to create a step-by-step for each one of these. So let's start with the first one, check for updates. So the check for updates lab, what I'm asking you to do is to use the computer you currently have with the Windows operating system. I'm going to assume it's 10, but I don't know that. It could be 7, it could be 8, it could be Vista. I'm not really sure. But I want you to create a step-by-step process for me of how to check for and install updates on your computer. So do a little research first and then give me a step-by-step what you would do first with a screenshot. And for those of you that have never taken screenshots of your computer before, if you're running Windows 10, there's this cool tool called the snipping tool. Here's what it looks like right here. So if you just click New, it whites out your screen and you can highlight anything you want on your screen, and it automatically makes a picture, a screenshot of that right here. So now it's in your clipboard. So if you just wanted to paste it onto any part of a Word document, it's just as simple as, and I'll create a new page here, simply to show you how that would work. So here I put my cursor here, and I just paste, Control V, and there's that screenshot, okay? So that's a cool way of taking screenshots, a much easier way to get through that process, okay? So that's what you're going to do for this particular lab, for checking for and installing updates on your computer. So give me a step-by-step. There might be more than 10 steps, there might be less, with screenshots for how to do that process, okay? So that's that lab. The second lab is how to create a partition on a hard drive. Now this is something that you can undo after you do it. So if you don't want to actually create a partition on your hard drive, you can undo it, or you can just research how it's done with pictures and do the step-by-step through just video pictures if you're not comfortable with creating a partition on a hard drive. So it's the same thing. A computer running Windows operating system, whatever it might be, an unpartitioned space of at least 1 gig on the hard drive, they're going to create a partition, and you're going to show me the step-by-step process for doing that for your operating system with screenshots here, okay? And again, it could be more than 10, it could be less than 10, but just give me a step-by-step process of how to do that. Okay, once you're finished doing these labs, you'll send them to me either via email or update them to the Netacad site, and then let me know, and you'll be ready for your first attempt on the Chapter 5 exam. As you're already aware, there are no labs for Chapter 4. There's only the exam for Chapter 4, so this is the first lab you will be doing since Chapter 3. Okay, so as usual, email me if you have any problems, and I'll answer your questions. Good luck.